The General Ledger Journal Entry Import feature is located underneath the General Ledger menu option. Enter General Journal Entry, and you can see in the lower right hand corner we have an import button. To understand how this data gets imported, what you need to do is know which file the data will be imported from. You can load up Microsoft Access to look at this data directly, but to be sure you're working with the correct data, what you should do is go to the Utilities menu, go to Change Data Location, and then you can go ahead and select your data file from where it exists. If you are not sure where it is, you should ask your computer person. In this case, it's the Acme Data SM, which in most cases it's going to be Data SM for whatever company or company data files are named. And if you look down the list, you can see towards the bottom, we'll scroll down a little bit here, and we'll see that there is a file called Import Data. And you can see the location is in C, Access Your Biz, Sample Data, Acme Data imp.mdb. What you want to focus in on is your main file name is going to be Data IMP. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of this screen. We don't really need to refresh our links. And now we're going to load up Microsoft Access and take a look at this file. Here we'll go ahead and we'll click Open, and we'll look at the files, and you can see the first one on the list is Acme Data IMP. We'll go ahead and select that database, and you can see there's a table in there called General Journal Import. If we go ahead and open up this table, you can see there are some entries in here which are ready to be imported. In this case, this is data that's taken from a Paychex payroll system, so that the journal entry for payroll can be imported on a weekly basis rather than using the manual entry of a journal entry. And since this company does not use the payroll module, this is how they're going to handle it. Once that data is in there and you're happy with it, you can go ahead back to the PostGL journal entry screen and you can click Import. It will then go ahead and look at that table, and it will import all of the transactions located within that table. And then what you can do is you can review these, edit, add, or delete any of these items, and when you're ready you can go ahead and click Post Journal Entry. This is different than the General Ledger Journal Template option, whereas it allows you to bring in data from another system, whereas the Journal Template allows you to define what your recurring journal entry would be, and then you can go ahead and post that. Once this is posted, we can go ahead and exit out of this screen. And that concludes the General Ledger Journal Entry Post Import feature.